Dear delegates, welcome on board for the webinar hosted by World Academy. This is Rupok Zaidi. I'm Vice President for World Academy. And presently I'm sitting in the World Academy's Director's Office in United Kingdom. First of all, we regret to inform you that due to some emergency issues, our assigned trainer for this particular webinar is not in a position to present today's webinar in front of you. On behalf of her, we are apologize to our delegates. As the situation came at the last moment, so we thought that postponing at the last moment is a little bit of challenging for a big crowd. That's why we have shifted our trainer, and in absence of our prescribed or assigned trainer for today's program, I will be hosting you and will be with you for the next 1 hour time with the same topic, though, so with the same topic and same type of explanations. I had a discussion with the trainer and with the presentation as well. So we will be trying to convey the same message to all of our delegates who have registered for today's webinar. So that's why we didn't postpone or we didn't reschedule the program. Rather, we are trying to continuing our program as it was. So I'm sure that you will be empathize with the situation of our trainer, and let's work together to get the maximum benefits from this webinar. So with that note, I'm going to start, and I will be starting with my presentation. And of course, for the question answer, we will be taking at the end of the program. In between also, you can, if you want, you can, write in the chat box, but better after this presentation, you can write in the chat box so that we can take all the questions. So for the greater interest, as there is a big crowd, so I'm going to mute everybody with seizing your power to unmute. It's 1 hour, at least 1 hour, and later on, if required, we can go beyond. So you cannot unmute yourself now, but you can write in the chat box your question, of course, at the end of the presentation. So maybe the presentation can take around 40 minutes plus minus. And after that, we will come back with the question answer, though there will be in between couple of question answer sessions we can run though. So let me share my screen. Sorry. Okay, I'm sure that you can see my screen now. So our today's topic, reimagining performance management in the age of AI. We all are aware about AI, that means artificial intelligence, which is a very big positive or even sometimes very crucial situations may come with the practice of AI. So nowadays, the AI term is being used for for both part, like it is I mean positive, and also the, I'm not telling negative directly, but to some extent it is it is a bit of challenging scenario by using the AI. Okay. So we will be talking about this. How can we utilize? How can we use this AI for? I mean, for getting the performance management system more perfect, more smarter, and more powerful. So that is the main focus for our today's webinar. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start officially the reimagining performance management in the age of artificial intelligence. This program is hosted by World Academy. World Academy is one of the largest professional certification institute in the world and is based in United Kingdom. And as I told earlier, we are very lucky that I'm right now I'm presenting this webinar from the Director's Office of United Kingdom. Our motto is shaping expertise, nurturing ambitions, and elevate your potential. So the one question comes, if we talk about performance issues, performance review, performance management, what one word comes to your mind? You can write in the chat box. What do you think? Just instantly it comes in mind once the issues comes as a performance review. Say at the December, the performance review comes. What you thought about it? What is inside in your mind? In one word, you can write. Output. Very good. Accountability. Wonderful. KPI. Great. Feedback. Wow. Great. Analysis. Evaluation. Perfect. Thank you very much. Value adding. Development. Yes. So, do you feel or do you think that all these terms are stressful as well? So the tenure once the tenure comes, that the performance will be evaluated. You might be stressful again. You might be feeling curious, feeling some sort of like, uncertainty, right? So well, very good. Thank you. That means once the performance evaluation or performance management we are talking about, that means something we are going to evaluate, something we are going to assess, something we are going to manage. So that is called the performance review or performance management thing in our mind. So why today's webinar is very important? Because of a couple of things. One is shifting expectations. Number two is organizational agility or agileness of the company or organization. And third one is AI's impact. As you know that if I ask you, is there any way without using AI you can stay in this world nowadays? Answer could be no. It is not a choice now. It's an obligation to use it. Without using AI, it will be very tough for you to sustain, to be present, to be staying in this world in a competitive way. So what is the way forward? Learn how to adapt it. Learn how to use it. There is no option. It's not a choice. It's an obligation now. So the impact of AI, this is AI's impact, maybe in 2027, maybe in 2030, it will be the one and only option. Who knows? So without learning it, nowadays HR cannot be sustained. They cannot be performing well. They cannot work smartly. Okay? So that's a big challenge for this. And another one is shifting expectations. Nowadays, people, the employees of the organizations, their expectation has been shifted. In 5 years back, in 6 7 years back, The expectation of people were something different, and now it is a little bit of different. Nowadays, they are expecting from the supervisors that they need to give the feedback on a pinpoint, mentioning all the issues previously. So you need to recall all these things. You need to rehearse yourselves within yourselves so that you can give the feedback on a specific area. Right? So how can you do this? You cannot trust your memory. No, it is not possible. If you are supervising 20 people and for the last couple of months you cannot recall all these incidents on a day, time, or specific focused area based. No, it is not possible. So how can you do this? Because it is people's expectation. That is what we are talking about, that the AI can help you. So this is the shifting. And organizational agility, organizations is moving faster. So every day, every month, every year, the requirement, the competencies are being shifting, are being changing. So in this type of agility, how can we sustain? So the only option is big data analysis. Only option is, I mean, within a second, generate a billion of data's result. And what is the possibility? There is no options without AI. So these three things. One is people's expectation has been shifted. Another is the agility comes for the organization more and more, and very obvious the impact of AI. So today's webinar is based on these three. That's why it is very, very important. The evaluation of performance management system, if we are thinking about this, you can see the administrative era, which is 1950s up to 1980s, strategic era 1990s to 2000, and developmental focus 2010s to 2020, and 2022 onwards, it is an intelligence part. It is AI, it is data driven. It is not based on the biasness, it is not based on the subjectivity. It is based on very specific outcome focused. It is based on the data driven part, right? So that is the intelligence part where we can work together with the AI, because this is the high point. So can you please answer this question? How often does your organization review performance? Is it yearly, quarterly, or monthly, or continuously? Write it in the chat box. I'm following it. Semestral, okay. Quarterly, monthly, yearly, continuously. Okay, very good. They don't. Okay, all right. Oh, what? Emmanuel Banda said they don't. I don't know for which questions he was asking. He was telling this anyway. So you see, there are. I mean, a lot of answers we have found. The quarterly, the monthly, and then the usually a very few cases we found that the continuously. Now, if we talk about continuously, how can it possible? The continuous monitoring, it is really very tough, but it is the expected area, right? People expect that you need to monitor my performance on a continuous basis. Why? Because if you monitor me continuously, maybe I can improve myself. I can improve myself in the next minute. But if you can give me the feedback after 1 hour or 1 day or 1 month, so the last 1 month, what I have performed, that all goes to the wrong way. So how it is possible for us to monitor continuously? Of course, by using AI. It is the only way, by using AI. So different types of intelligence you can use, different types. So you see, I mean, I visited Turkey in one and a half month back, And there was a conference called VOCA, Leadership in the VOCA World by AI or through AI, something like that. So that in that conference, there was a case study sharing part, and from Turkish Airlines, they shared the case study. It was very fantastic. What they told that they utilized the ERP system in the airport so that they can monitor the performance of airlines or the people. So the time consumption for evacuating the aircraft or making it ready for the next flight can be more less and less and less. That is the target for them. So they established the ERP system where all the people are putting the data inside the ERP. There are so many people, around 600 people who were involved for inserting data only, right? What time it comes, what time it starts, what time it lands, what time it in the parking zone, etc., etc. So everywhere this data, this input can create the calculations and give the output. That was their first phase of AI implementation. And second phase, they said, okay, why the human will put this data? Why not AI will put this data? And they put a lot of CC cameras across this airport, and from all this camera, the data has been inserted automatically. The data has been captured by the system. Now it is more, perfect, and on a real time basis, the data comes real time. So that is what is called continuously monitoring, continuously evaluating. And that is the reason for which AI can help us, right? It's not that AI will evaluate the individual performance all the times, not at all. And if you feel like this, no, you are in the wrong world. The topic we shared, if you think that, okay, fine, I'm in relaxed mode, AI will do my job. Not exactly. Not exactly. So what they will do, AI can help you gather the data. AI can help you to analyze those data. But at the end, decision should be taken by the managers or the evaluators. That is what we expect, right? All right. Okay, so you see, what is the AI in performance management? In which areas it can help? Data analysis of goals and feedback patterns, predictive potential and risk alerts. So AI can help you to predict what could be the failure of performance, what could be the success criteria, how can we improve it. So this type of prediction, potentiality prediction, can be done by the AI. And development recommendations, if the analysis says that, okay, this is the particular area, X area, where the data shows your performance is lower, how can we improve it? What are the potential recommendations, developmental recommendations that can be generated through AI? And automating the administration, most important part is this, the last one, any kinds of administrative task that can be automated, by AI. Got the point? Okay, so here, the the thinking, the mindset. AI is not the boss. Boss is people. AI is a tool only, assisting tools. So AI only can be used as a tools. AI can only be used as a tool, as an assistance for the people to evaluate it. If you think that it is the, boss who will be evaluating, then it is wrong, right? Now, think about this for 2 3 minutes. If AI could take one painful part of performance management off your plate, what would it be? Just think about it for 3 minutes time. Okay. Within this 3 minutes time, I'm coming back. I'm just saying my prayer, Maghrib prayer. So 3 minutes time, I will be back. Meanwhile, you can think about it. You can think about it, that what are the part of performance management system which can AI take place instead of people. Okay, I will be right back within 3 minutes time. Okay, so welcome back. Let me go through biasness and adjust judgment. Okay, long process of collection of data, good using emotion during assessment, perception and fairness. Wonderful, wonderful. Business and favoritism. Very good. Ambiguous goal. Yes, correct. Fairness. Okay, great, great. Calibration. Yes, very important. That means we identified this, right? It is you who wrote this in the chat box. So we agreed that AI can help us. AI can help us for different perspective of performance management. Maybe some of the parts can be taken care of by AI, and the other parts at the same time can be taken care of the people, right? Great. So now question comes, if we introduce AI to do this, what we have written there, what we thought, then what are the risk? Is there any risk for using this AI or not? If so, what are the risks we can see using AI in employee review and growth planning? Any idea? You can write again in the chat box. Okay, governance and ethics. Good. Data privacy. Very good. Yes, lack of human aspects. Very important. Very important. Of course, we need to believe the data. Yes, eliminate the human aspects. True. Of course, we need the data, but we must not only be based on the data. Apart from the data, there is humanity issues, right? Yes, true. Very correct. Very correct. So there are risks. There are risks for using AI. So how can we mitigate that? Of course, knowingly, we need to address like what part we can put into the AI, which part, and of course at the end there will be a human touch. There will be human touch for sure. The adjustments, the decisions comes from the human, not the AI. So AI can help you by analyzing the data, by collecting the data. At the same time, of course, the data should be collected by maintaining the privacy policy for the company or for the government, every parts. But of course, you can use it as a tool, as an assistance, not as the individual. Right? Good, good, very good. Wonderful participation. Thank you very much. Now, the issues comes maybe bias amplifications, lack of transparency, over reliance on the data, privacy concerns, loss of human judgment. These are a couple of items. What are the very important risk factor for using AI if you use it without knowing all the parts, without knowing the applications, without knowing the what can I say, without knowing uh, the perfect uses of AI, right? So obviously AI can help us, no doubt here, but at the same time we need to be careful. We need to be careful for using this AI, whether it will be helping us or it will be, making us in trouble. All right. Okay. So the value AI brings, what are the values they can bring for us? Objective insights, the data driven analysis. It can remove all the subjective interpretation. It can gives us the objective part, right? Numeric value. That is the one thing, value adding part. Then the bias detection. If there is any biases issues, it can be detected by the AI by analyzing different data. So that is one another point, very important part for this, because of nowadays these are the two things where the subjectivity is very, they're obvious every parts everywhere. So majority organizations are suffering for this subjectivity analysis of performance management. And another part is very important, which is called bias detection. The bias or the favoritism from the bosses, from the seniors, that is also very, very high in some cases. And then real time feedback, that is another important part. Usually, what happens once we complete the evaluation at the end of the year, we give feedback, right? So, meanwhile, for 9 months back on issues and you are giving feedback after 9 months, there is no point for improvement there. So this person could not improve it, so all the way these 9 months is doing the same thing, right? So the real time feedback is another important part. And the predictive analytics, I told you earlier that it can gives you a prediction of how much this person will be improving, how much this person will be achieving, how can you improve it, etc., etc. And lastly, the personalized development plan, right? So AI, what can they do? They can analyze all this individual data and then suggest individualized development plan. So these are the items, these are the areas where AI can add value. That means, of course, there are threats, there are challenges, there are risks, but apart from this risk, despite of this risk, AI can help us for these items. That is very important. So now let's I mean, take a look of World Academy as a strategic timeout. I can say within 3-4 minutes we can again come to our main topic. So what World Academy is, what it does. So let me have a look on this. World Academy for Research and Development. This is an UK-based professional certification and professional education institute. Our motto is shaping expertise, nurturing ambitions, and elevate your potential. Um, we are ISO certified organization. We have a couple of ISO certifications, and we have our global presence. 65 plus countries. We do have our footprints. 200 plus programs from academic to certified programs. Trained over 30,000. Our alumni size is more than 30,000 from 65 plus countries. And 132 instructors from 14 countries, they are working with us. 30% of our alumni hold C-suite roles. That means senior level positions holder are working with us, are attached with us. 95% course completion rate at the first attempt. Why World Academy is the right choice? Because it is one of the largest professional certification institute based in the United Kingdom and globally accepted credential, affordable fees. Our fees are very much affordable in comparison to other organizations. Flexible payment plan. You can have installment payment. Wide range of programs covering all professional areas. Wherever you are working, supply chain, project management, HR, accounts, wherever it is. So you will get a chance to, enroll any of our courses. 150 plus certified programs, 30 plus master's level programs, 40 plus diploma level programs, and you do have user-friendly learning management system. Uh, our global affiliation, we are accredited institute by NQL. NQL is a off-qual regulated awarding body in United Kingdom. Approved center by Cambridge Academy of Professionals, which is a UK-based professional education institute. Approved center by ProfQual, which is also a UK-based higher education certification awarding body. Approved center by Board of HR Certification. Approved provider of HRCI, CHRA, and ATT. All are HR related. You know that these are the HR related certification awarding body. So this HRCI, CHRA, and ATT are US based, and Board of HR Certification is UK based. As a academically aligned institute, that is one of the very prestigious recognition for our World Academy. You know, as HRM has recognized almost 2,000 plus universities in the world as a academically aligned institute, and they also recognize World Academy also as an academically aligned institute. Accredited institute by International Professional Accreditation Council, which is a Singapore-based organization, and we do have partner organization also. That is our mission 2030, to become the number one professional certification institute in the world, having presence in 100 countries. So clean and loud mission. Two parts. One is to become the number one and also having 100 countries presence. So we are very much on track with the blessing of Almighty. We are grateful to all of our stakeholders, the trainer, the participants, the well-wishers, the team members in different parts of the world. We are really grateful on behalf of management for assisting us, for cooperating us to achieve this mission 2030. We are very much on track. These are our recent activities. In Kenya, we had our graduation ceremony in 2025 in August 2025, and around 30 plus graduates from Kenya attended this graduation ceremony or certificate awarding ceremony. Also, we had a global conference, Global Professional Summit in Kenya at the same time. That is also in August 2025. And we also did our graduation ceremony in Uganda in August first week, and around 60 plus delegates from graduates from Uganda also attended this program. And we did have our International People Summit in Uganda. So that was also a very successful program. And we did have our graduation ceremony certificate awarding program in Tanzania. So around 50 plus graduates attended this program, and 150 plus people attended in our global professional summit in Tanzania. So that's really a very big programs in these three countries. And this having our three convocation in these three countries, they're really very effective one. Our upcoming programs for October, these are the couple of programs: certified KPI specialist. You know that KPI, key performance indicator, one of the very prominent and widely used performance management method in the world. So you will be learning how you can calculate numeric performance management value for back office people, administrative support people, not only the, I mean, salesperson or production people. So you will evaluate in a number based on the numeric figures by once you are becoming the expert in the KPI. And another one is postgraduate diploma in project management. That is a 8 months long post PGD program in the areas of project management, starting from 18 October, and this will be on 17 October, the KPI specialist. And also human resource, postgraduate diploma in human resource management. That is another program for us. And diploma in monitoring, evaluation, accountability, and learning. So that will be starting from 25 of October. And another program is accounting part, certified professional accountant. And this program is very credible because it is being recognized by Institute of Financial Accountants UK, IFA UK. So that is really a very credible program we are holding, starting from 26th of October. Certified professional accountant, CPA. And in November, there are a couple of programs. One is diploma in environment, health and safety. Very important program for the health and safety areas. Certified HR generalist. So if you want to become a generalist, I mean, having major expertise in major areas of the major functions of the HR, you can join this program. Very credible program, certified HR generalist, starting in November 14. And then certified project finance analyst. So project management or financial people can join this program starting from 15 November. Certified result-based monitoring and evaluation specialist starting from 16 November. And certified HR business partner, another very effective program, HRBP. You know, nowadays HRBP is playing very vital role in the I mean areas of business partnering. That means your HR people are not only playing role as a HR functional specialist, they are also making role as a playing role as a business partner. So how can you become expert on HRBP? Because if you do not know the business, if you do not understand the business impact, you cannot play this role. So this program will help you for getting the business impact. And certified project administrator, there is another program starting from 22 November. And lastly, certified financial risk manager. This is another program starting from 23 November. That's it about our strategic breakout. Now again, coming back to our main session, where we were. Okay, Nazmul and Kausar, please take notes. Those who are interested in different areas, so you can take notes on this. All right. So again, coming back to our point, the value AI brings. We have discussed about this one. Now the next one is, which matters more for performance, outcome, skill, or effort? Please write in the chat box. What do you think? Outcomes, skills, or efforts? Which is the most important part for performance management? Skills, outcome, effort. Okay, good. Very good. Wonderful. So usually all three are very much interconnected, right? All three are very much interconnected. If you really want to achieve the outcomes or the performance, you need to have skills. And with skills, if you're just sitting idle, it cannot help. So you need to have skills, you need to do effort, give effort, and then your outcomes will be achieved. But primarily, the primary focus of performance is outcome. What you have achieved, what you have done so far. So without the skills and effort, you cannot even achieve this outcome. Okay, very good. So when the organization struggle, The pain points are these, and AI can help in these areas. Let's see the two parts. Inconsistent rating across managers. The HR department heads, finance department heads, sales department heads. One department heads gives the marking or evaluating his team member or her team member in one way. Other department heads is doing it another way. So sometimes it happens that the HR people, because the HR heads is more practical, more, they know performance management system better than others, so that their evaluation is very sharp evaluation, and the team members of HR heads are being losing, they are getting lower marks rather than the sales or the finance or other department heads, because they are giving little bit of average marking, with a less achievement they are giving more marking, etc., etc. So there is this type of inconsistency we are finding in different organizations in different times. So there are sort of a lot of blamings, claimings from different corner of the world. So this type of inconsistent rating across managers or departments can be reduced, right? Can be reduced uh, through through this AI based system. Rater bias affecting evaluation fairness. So that is another part, that the biasness can be overlooked, can be avoided, and delayed feedback cycle reducing impact. So if one of the another part is that delayed feedback, because as it is not a continuous monitoring basis, so organizations are suffering for this delays feedback and data overload without actionable insights. So there are so many data, so that you cannot take the particular actionable insights into this, and talent blind spots missing high performers. So sometimes we cannot identify with the blind spots can mislead the high performers. So these are the pain points from the organizational part. How AI can help us: standardized evaluation criteria and the process, very standardized, very perfect one, and equal for everybody, every department. Detect and flag potential bias patterns. Wherever the biasness comes, they can make a red flag. So that can help to evaluate, to understand where it wrongs. Enable continuous and real-time feedback. So if it is the real-time issues, if you want to give a real-time feedback by capturing real-time data, there is no other alternatives of AI. Transform data into clear recommendations. Analyzing thousands of data, millions of data, they can put the recommendations perfectly for development and surface hidden talent and potential. So these are a couple of AI opportunities what can help us by using the AI. The practical part of the practical embedding points. So there are a couple of things here. You can see the four or five things we have mentioned here, which can help you. The AI can help you uh, for these particular areas. Number one is goal setting. Someone write in the chat box in some points that the to write the perfect goal, the numeric value based goal, this goal setting can be achieved. And also that the goal must be aligned with the organization, department, and individual. So all these things can be done perfectly by using AI. Then feedback and review. Of course, I told earlier also, if you want to give a continuous feedback, the real-time feedback, there is no alternative of AI. And then the development plans, the recommendation, how these people can be developed, how the improvement can be done. Of course, AI can suggest recognition and reward, how much recognition, how much reward these people can be getting. That also can be evaluated by the AI methods, and then the succession plan as well, right? So these are the 5 points where we can embed AI for making these 5 points more focused, more practical, and more perfect, more smart way. AI in goal setting and KPI setting. Analyze the historical data, because once you are setting the goal, you need to have a trend analysis. How much you achieved in the last year, the previous year, and what are the success criteria. So if you can analyze all these things, you can set the goal for the next year, how much you are capable to achieve. Align with the strategy. So there are organizational strategy, there are departmental strategy, there are individual levels. So aligning all these things together, that is also a charisma of KP of AI. And then track real-time progress. So as real time is concerned, there is no other options without introducing AI, because only AI can help you, can collect the real-time data for you to analyze it perfectly. So these are the three things. One is the analysis of historical data, aligning the strategies, and tracking the real-time progress. So these three areas can be perfectly implemented by using AI. How can we balance AI efficiency with the human need for empathy and reviews? So if you can write in the chat box, the question is, how can we make balance? Because we told that there is a risk for using AI. We told that there are negative impact of AI. We also told that there are positive impact of AI. And of course, human is needed. So how can we make the balance between AI and human? Just suggest, I mean, what you know, what you can understand, what is in your mind, you can write it in the chat box. How can we make balance of AI efficiency with the human touch? Human need empathy in the review part of the performance review or performance evaluation part. How can we make the balance? So try to write in the chat box. I'm following the chat box. One on one, okay. Training. Mm-hmm. Okay. Very good. Accurate prompt, right? Perfect. Mm-hmm. Great. Great. So, I mean, in a nutshell, there are two parts of performance. One is the administrative part, another is the analytical part. And then, I mean, in another sense, the three part, and then another one, the decision making. Decision must be taken by the human. So the administrative part can be automated. Data collection can be automated by using AI. Analytical part you can take help also, but for the decision making, no. You need to take by yourself. So we can make this balance. So let's see. There are a couple of things. Uh, uh, uh. So there are a couple of things. Define AI's role clearly. In which part AI will play a role, make a very clear definitions for this. All right, very clean and clear definitions. The areas demarcations should be very clean and clear. The data collection, analysis, drafting, feedback, up to drafting feedback also can be done by AI, but of course you need to look back. What are the feedbacks is? Right? Ensure transparency. Show employees what data AI is using. Tell them, provide explainable insights when why AI flagged something. So give them the idea, transparency to ensure the transparency. Use AI to free up manager time. The manager should not be bogged down with the administrative task of performance management. So AI can help managers to free their time, and the train managers in empathy and coaching. Managers in empathy, I mean, managers should be more empathetic. They will be more expert in the coaching part. So we need to train them so that they can take their initiatives by themselves apart from these AI initiatives. And what else? Blend data with human context. So There will be data, of course. We need to take data-driven decision. At the same time, human touch, human perceptions, human thinking, human intelligence would be there. Keep human oversight mandatory. So make sure human oversights are there. Without having any human touch, no decision can be taken. Keep it a mandatory part and build a feedback loop. So if you follow these 7 steps, 7 parts, 7 actions, then we can make a balance between AI and human interventions in the performance management system for make it more smarter, more perfect. Okay. So getting employees buy-in, how can we get the acceptance of people as we are using AI? So whether they will be allowing us to use it or not. Number one, communicate the why. Why you are using AI? It is not to deprive them. It is make sure that it is for, ensuring the right evaluation without the biasness, without the subjectivity analysis, etc., etc. So, transparency builds trust. Make sure the process is transparent. Make sure the reason is transparent and people understand it, people trust it. So, that is one thing. Secondly, co create metrics. So the previous matrix maybe need to reshift it, need to little bit of modification. So you need to create matrix again, make insights visible, ensure that AI insights are explainable and accessible. It is not that people cannot access the AI data. Of course, there is nothing hidden. Make sure everything is visible and keep human review. At the end, there is human touch. It is not like this. There is option that your achievement percentage and the score. So achievement percent is 70% and a score is also out of 10, you are getting 7. No, not like that. You need to have the explanation that why your achievement 70%. Is it for your fault or is it the management fault? If something like that, for example, you have a target of hiring 10 people in by 31 December 2025 or 2024. Now you hired only 3 people. That means 30% achievement. So out of 10, you are getting 3 as per AI data driven decision. Now, what is the human driven decision? Human will ask you why it is 3. You said that the company has has frozen the recruitment. So they didn't going for any further new recruitment. Once we completed 3 recruitments, they stopped it. As it is a management decisions, who the hell you are to take your own decisions to hire the people? No, it is not possible for you. But the performance was lowering for your sides. It is again very injustice. So the data says your achievement is 30% and you will receive only 3 points. Humans said no, your achievement is 30%. It is correct, but the lacking of 70% achievement is not because of you. It is because of the strategic decision of the company. So you will receive 10 out of 10 marks. That is where human review works. That's it. That's why we need to keep both. Okay, that is very, very important. Make sure. And ethical use of AI, how can I do as a guardian role player? Making balance, making fairness, making impartiality. As educator, AI literacy and trust across the organization. Make every people literate in AI. Make every people trustworthy. Then the translator bridges technology and human context. That's the translator role player. So here, as I mentioned the example, 30% achievement getting 3 marks out of 10 by AI, and humans said no, it is 10 out of 10. So this is the translation. This is the translator role player by charts. And innovator, of course, integrate AI strategically. There is the innovation part. So you can introduce AI in the performance management system to make it more perfect. And it is HR who can play a big role, these four kinds of role once you are going to implement AI. The last one for my presentation, the future of leadership, AI as the tool, humanity as the strategy. The combination of these two, very important part, AI as the tool, humanity as the strategy. If we can combine, only then the future leadership works well. AI won't replace managers, but managers who use AI ethically will outperform those who do not. I repeat, managers who use AI ethically, make sure the term ethically, will outperform those who do not use it. So, in a nutshell, what you need to do, make sure you are expert in AI and you can use it ethically. Don't be unethical for using AI. And of course, make sure humanity are there, not only the AI, not only the tools. AI is only a tools to give you suggestions, to give you some sort of, I mean, data driven insights. It is you who will take the decision. It is called the combination of AI as the tool and humanity as the strategy. So the future belongs to those who lead with both intelligence and empathy. AI is the tool, humanity remains the strategy. Make sure you lead with empathy, with ethical consideration. Thank you very much. Thank you for your active participations all the way. So if there is any other questions uh, in yourself, you can write in the chat box. I'm here for getting the questions if you have. If not, then our humble submission. If you think that, yes, you will get the materials and also the recording links as well. If you think that the session is perfect, the World Academy's courses are very, very, very perfect one, please try to share, try to give a like to our page. Nazmul, can you please share the Facebook and LinkedIn page here so that they can like this page to be connected with us. Yes, Clement, you can unmute and ask your question.
Okay, thank you very much and good evening to the team. This is an excellent presentation, and unfortunately, I don't have an HR background, so I was willing to get to know what's trending in the HR, how AI is shaping human resource management and all that. But then I'm wondering which AI tools would you recommend for performance management? And then if you could also give examples of unethical use of AI, because just a practical example so that we can relate very well and then help us to use it the right way. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much for your question. Actually, there are a lot of tools. So ChatGPT is there, Gemini is there, DeepSeek is there. So you can use any one, and the way you can use it, for example, the way, I'm just giving you an idea. You can write as a prompt in the chat GPT or any kinds of AI tools that my organization having a goal for next year is this. Two, three goals of your organization. Please create a performance criteria for the company. They will create a couple of performance criteria for the company. Then you can ask that for which criteria. Suppose you select one criteria like the customer satisfaction score. The organization's target for the next year is to increase the customer satisfaction score up to 95%. Now we can ask the ChatGPT that what are the departments should be involved for this. They will suggest you what are the departments. Then you can ask that the write a prompt. What are the indicators for those departments? They can give you the departmental indicators as well. And then you can say what is the specific indicators for an individual person aligning with the organization and the department and then the individual level. Then they can also suggest you. This is how you can use AI in different parts to develop the indicators or success criteria or even the performance management form. That is one part. And for getting the data, you can create a data tool, data management system, data flow system, and get the data, and then ask the AI to analyze the data and suggest from recommendations for the next year what type of indicators you need to use for the next year, etc., etc. That is how we can use it. Clement, thank you very much for the question. Another one, yes, please. Cherno or Jello, you can unmute and talk. I permitted you.
All right. Good evening to you, the moderator.
Yes.
I am Kerno Ojalo from the Gambia. Thank you for your presentation. It was a nice presentation, but I will also urge you to continue to help us time to time this type of training to also to help us how to use the AI to make sure that we help in research, how to make a proper research, and also how to use the AI to make sure we use to run the data, analyze it, interpret it, and do discussion. Much more in the non-social file field, like in the agricultural field and or in the science field, which is going to be very, very helpful. So I hope if you create a time for us, maybe weekly or monthly, to have this AI training, is going to be very, very helpful to us to know how to install the tool, how to use the tool, and how to manage the tool. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. We will try to incorporate a couple of more sessions based on the AI in different areas. So be connected with us. You can connect through our Facebook channel or the YouTube channel, also the LinkedIn page. So you'll be connected with us. And our humble submission to all of you that as we are also having a couple of courses, paid courses as well. If you can share through your timeline the courses, the flyers you will find everywhere, so that your network will be aware about this type of courses as well, and we will also be benefited commercially as well, because this is a free session. For no doubt here we can organize a couple of free sessions in a month, or we are doing it, but at the same time we need to patronize ourselves as well, so that we have also a couple of paid courses. So whether you can enroll, or even you can make other people aware, those who are interested to join. This is the way how we can grow together, for sure, no doubt here. And of course we will be creating more programs based on AI and some other parts. And also you can write to us which type of program you are expecting from us. Also, you can write through Facebook, you can write through LinkedIn, or you can write through our email address, so that we can try to arrange this type of webinars, free programs, and also the paid program as well for you people. So thank you once again. We are really very, very humble and very, grateful to all of you that usually we found sometimes that people are leaving after a couple of minutes, but all the way you all people who have stayed with us for the full hours. That is really very a great scenario for us, and we are really grateful to all of you. And once again, we are very much thankful to all the delegates, those who have joined today, and of course the team members who are working behind for organizing these events. And really, really, we are grateful to all of you. And at the end, we are thankful to our Almighty who helped us to achieve our mission 2030. Please pray for us that we can achieve our mission 2030 without fail. And with your cooperation and with your support, inshallah, within even earlier times, we will achieve our mission 2030 to become the number one professional certification institute based in United Kingdom in the world. Take care and good night from my side. Here in UK, it is around 7 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the evening time. Maybe some in some other countries, some other time zone. Take care and pray for us. Good night.